Good morning. It is Friday, August 29th, day one of Nan Desu Kan 2025. We are setting up the table. We're a lot more used to setting up the day before, but we just did not have a chance yesterday, so we are setting up today. We've got the table almost done, and I will do a booth tour when it's finished, but we've got all the backdrop done, and I'm just going to work on the table now. So yeah, yesterday we got here and we just kind of checked out the resort. Nan Desu Kan is held at the Gaylord Rockies in Aurora, Colorado. So there's lots of stuff to do. And so yesterday we just got into town and just kind of explored the place. And then towards the end of the day, oh my gosh, one of my stickers came off the backing on the display. Towards the end of the day, we did come into the hall and scope out our spot and everything. So I have a pro booth, which is a 10 by 10. I believe the regular Artist Alley spaces are like 6 feet. The tables are 6 feet. So I have a 10 by 10. They did supply us with two 6-foot tables, but because we're in an inline, it was a little hard to figure out how to utilize both tables, but we brought our 4-foot tables. So we are using a 6-foot table and two 4-foot tables as opposed to the two 6-foot that they provided us. Again, once we have everything kind of done, I will show you all around and show you how it turned out, because I had a hard time deciding how I wanted to lay it out. Tanner has a mind for it, and he came up with 2 different ideas, and we settled on this one. So hopefully it turns out nice, and I'm just gonna keep setting up the table. We open at 3, I believe, and it is currently 11:30, so we got a few more hours to set up. It's hard because I have to make a lot of decisions, and when I don't know what to do, I kind of just stop thinking, and then I'm wasting time. So I'm trying to just do stuff, and then if I don't like it, I can fix it. But I just need to get everything out on the table, and then I can move things as needed. So as usual, we've got our blankets in the back there, and then we did also put a couple on the sides. And then all the prints are on the side as well. Stickers and magnets don't look too much different. That's usually about how they end up looking. Portfolio book. The main difference is these tables here are stacked deep instead of like next to each other. We did consider doing like a U-shape layout, but it just didn't feel right to me. So we ended up doing it this way instead, but I think it works out. So we've got the mini prints going all the way back. I think they're still pretty visible. And then just some menu pages, just repeating the stickers on this side. And then my full selection of blankets, since we didn't hang all of them this time. So yeah, it took some problem solving and some mostly Tanner figuring things out. But we did get it to look quite nice, I think. Also, I should note our spot is pretty good, I think. That's like their little art show gallery thing there. And then bathroom right there, which is great. And the main door, I believe, is just over there where those exit signs are. And that was another advantage of getting the pro artist booth, was we are all in this first row right when you come inside. Hopefully that works out well for us. It is about 4:40. Just wanted to do a quick update while there's a break. The traffic's been pretty consistent. A lot of people are just kind of scoping things out for the first time. So I imagine there will be a lot of people returning tomorrow and Sunday after they make their lists of what they want and everything. But sales-wise, it's been going pretty good for, an hour and a half in. I don't have any complaints, so. Hello. Hi there. Thank you so much. Hi there. So yeah, anyway, things are going well for less than 2 hours in, and we close at 8, so hopefully it'll keep up. Good morning. It is Saturday, August 29th, day 2 of Nan Desu Kan 2025. We are just getting in and getting ready for the morning. We open in about 20 minutes for special badges, and then the general admission can come in at 10 o'clock. Yesterday was interesting. It was a short day. It was only 5 hours, and it was very busy. However, not a lot of the traffic was converting into sales. A lot of people had full weekend badges and said they will be coming back. And a lot of people would look at the whole booth and then just move on. Another interesting thing was we sold no prints yesterday. I didn't sell any mini prints. I didn't sell any large prints. It was all stickers, magnets, and blankets. And that is very strange. My mini prints have been popping off at other conventions lately, so I did stock up on them, but I did not sell a single one. I had lots of people look, so yeah, that was a little bizarre. Our large prints have been moving slower lately, I think that's just the market right now. So that was to be expected, but I did not expect to not sell a single mini print yesterday. I had someone at my table like constantly. A lot of people said they are just scoping everything out for the weekend and then they will come back and make purchases. There was already a big line for badge pickup and everything, and people are already waiting to get in to the Artist Alley and Vendor Hall. So get things all ready to go and hopefully have an amazing, busy, awesome day. Just checking in real quick. It's about 2:45 and the day's been good so far. Quite a bit busier than yesterday. And again, we've had someone at our table pretty much constantly throughout the day, so that's great. In terms of sales, we are seeing a rise in sales also, so that's good. We are open till 7. I know the cosplay contest starts at like 4 o'clock, so I'm wondering if it's going to slow down a little bit then. There's a good crowd in here, so we will see how the rest of the day goes. We have about an hour left. It's actually turned out to be a pretty decent Saturday. This whole convention, we've been like constantly busy. Like yesterday I said we had someone at our table pretty constantly. It just wasn't turning into sales. Today it's been about the same way, but we're seeing more sales. So I'm just getting a chance to check in real quick, but my blankets have been doing well, which I always love to see. We did start selling prints today, both large prints and mini prints, so that makes me happy. The cosplay contest, I think, should be ending soon, so hopefully we'll see one more rush before the day's over. But yeah, all in all, I can't complain. It's turned out to be a good day. And now Tanner's here. Hi, Tanner. Good morning. It is Sunday, August 31st, the third and final day of NDK 2025. We just got in for the day and it's about 10 after 9. So we have our soft opening, what they call it, in 20 minutes, general passes at 10. So yeah, okay, I'm back. I just had someone want to buy a blanket before we're even open, so that's awesome. That's a good sign for the day, hopefully. The weekend has been really good so far. We're really enjoying this con, so we're gonna end up profiting for sure. and that's all I can ask for. So I've just really enjoyed the venue a lot, really just enjoyed the customers and just being here. We love Colorado, so we're always happy to come back here. We close at 4 o'clock today, so a bit of a shorter day. Hopefully we'll have people coming back to make those last minute purchases as the weekend comes to a close, but I will check in a little bit later once we get started. And yeah, hoping for a good day. It is about 3:30 and we have about a half an hour until the con is over. Just wanted to give some final thoughts before we start packing up and get ready to head out. Today has actually been surprisingly busy for a Sunday. Yeah, usually on a Sunday you expect maybe to have a couple hours of like busy times, and then the rest is kind of slower. But today it's been pretty consistent. Yeah, like we have a half hour left and we still had people coming pretty consistently to the table. I just wanted to kind of sum up our weekend. We really enjoyed this con. It's very cozy. It reminds me a lot of Anime NebraskaCon when it used to be at a hotel rather than the event center. We really have enjoyed the resort, the hotel. It is a little expensive to stay here if you're gonna do that. So if you do wanna give this show a try, make sure you keep that in mind. You don't have to stay here, but it is really nice to just be able to be at the venue and be right where the con is happening. But if you wanted to keep your costs lower, you could definitely stay somewhere else and then drive in every day or whatever. There is parking fees, of course, as is to be expected. Yeah, we've just really enjoyed our time here. The convention is really well organized, really well run. They have all kinds of neat decorations and lots of signage and everything, and it's just a really well thought out event. Like I said, we just really enjoyed being here. I'm actually kind of having my first bout of post-con depression in a long time. I used to get that really bad when we would attend cons when I was like in high school and stuff, and it's like you have this amazing weekend and then you have to go back to school, and that sucks. I don't know, I think I'm gonna miss this con a little bit. I'll probably keep applying in the future. It is a lottery system, so there's no guarantee that I would get in every year, but I don't know, it's just been a lot of fun and just a really nice time, really good vibes. All the customers have been really nice. I'll be sad it's over, but I will hope that I can return at some point in the future. So we are going to tear down the booth in a little less than 30 minutes, and then we will be on our way back home. So I'm gonna sign it off here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.